Hey my peeps, RF's killing us softly. How you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well. I was here before. I mean, I come here a lot. You guys probably recognize the place. Last time I was here though, there was a tree attached to that stump. Looks like the beavers were a little bit busy. Let me get reorganized and see what I got to say. Hey peeps. Hopefully you can hear me. It's a bit windy out. Hopefully that ain't going to be an issue. Try to keep the phone as low as I can get it. Whatever, it's not a phone, but whatever it is. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit about the Dr. Phil thing with AFA Accountability for All. There is a focused effort on taking our Constitution away, taking our right to speak, to record, to free press, to protest, to digress, or show grievances to our government. Everything is being totally strategically undermined, and one day it's going to fall out. It's going to fall in, and that's going to be all there is to it. I don't know how the box people think about that or are going to feel about that, because they're boxed. I can't really relate to it, but I would think it would bother them. But I guess if you don't know, you have no choice, and you think that you're making choices, I guess it's nothing new. Same old, same old. Yeah, Dr. Phil, that whole episode there, that's definitely done to gather momentum, to make sure that everybody is on board with canceling the Constitution, specifically the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, but the Constitution, like, it's at risk. In Canada, we call it Charter of Rights, Bill of Rights. It's at risk. You have the Constitution, but you also have the Bill of Rights. We have the Charter. We also have the Bill of Rights. It's going to be just a big fishing expedition to see how many people lose their mind at the thought of stopping free press, at the thought of taking away free speech. And we all know in the transparency world that nobody's going to say shit. There's going to be, what, 500,000 people at best saying, fuck you guys, even at the thought of fucking with our free speech. But it's like that now. I can't say anything on YouTube. I got lots of shit to say, but I can't say it on YouTube. That'd be the end of my channel. Although, inevitably, I need to make another channel so that I can just stay whatever. I shouldn't even care about this channel, and I don't even know why I do. Honestly, the reason why I do is because a lot of stuff I put up there is just a place to put things so that, you know, I can always go back and check them out. My bikes, those lightning strikes, thoughts, whatever. Maybe 100 years from now, yeah, right. Maybe 100 years from now, an offspring, might want to see what their, you know, one of their relatives from 100 years ago, and they'll be able to watch this or hear this. And if you do, hi, love you, play safe, hope you're well, hope you're enjoying where you are. Either way, there's nothing you can't do if you put your mind and passion to it. And if something is consuming you that isn't healthy, change it. Find something that consumes you that is healthy or productive or useful. Getting back to the Dr. Phil psyop. You know, I don't know if that's actually the right term for it, but people need to be aware, and all the cop watchers and accountability channels and fans and transparency fans and all need to be on the phone that day, taking up phone lines, acting a fool, and letting Dr. Phil's people know that he just painted a target on his back, you know? Can't mess with the Constitution. We have that in the Constitution too. Mess with the Constitution, get a little taller. Even if your feet aren't touching the ground. And I'll tell you today, whatever, it's Saturday, maybe August 30th, Labor Day weekend, whatever. The the story about the guy at the Pennsylvania at the Trump rally getting tackled by the cops or getting walked out. Oh yeah, didn't even knock off his shades. If anybody, and the way he looks, I already know. I've seen that guy before, and I seen him with Christy Alley and Donald Trump before. Like I don't know how many years ago. Definitely, at least 2 or 3 years ago. Like just before, like I don't know if it was a year before she died, but I seen them all together. Could I find that shit now? No. But what? Or could I prove it? No. Doesn't matter. I did see them. I know I seen them, and that's all that matters to me. And I know it's a psyop, like, because you don't go after that guy in that circumstances, and this time of the world, and get up without having some leaks. Not to mention having your shades into a million pieces. Probably a couple of them sticking out of your face. Psyop. Don't fall for it. This thing's almost out of memory, and I want to say goodbye and make a few requests, like leaving a comment or hitting the like, subscribing if you aren't. I really appreciate that. The comments seem to help people's channels grow. I'd really appreciate that. The be kind to one another. Help the marginalized. Recognize that if somebody's argument starts out with an insult or something along those lines, distance yourself. They aren't worth the energy. That's all they're there to do, is to take your energy. So look past them. Don't give them, don't let them win. They aren't worth it. So be kind out there and help those that need it. Look out over the homeless. I know everybody just thinks they're all fucked, but they aren't all fucked. Some of them are there because of what they know has marginalized them, put a target on them. So give them a break. Everybody struggles. Play safe, peeps. RF's killing us softly.